Oh. Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Harland. I have something amazing today. Hello, everyone, and welcome to video number 2 of today. Art. It's a beautiful thing, especially jewelry. But it appears this burglar/art thief wanted to target St. Louis as well, because he had some stolen art from St. Louis, Missouri. If it was a picture of the St. Louis Arena, oh, he should go to hell. Because that building, especially a picture or a painting, it's a very sacred thing to blues fans. Because the St. Louis Arena left us too soon. May it rest in peace. But let's enter my cabin. Come on in. Yes. Come on in. To my cabin. Yes. Come into the cabin. Be sure to close the door. Come around the fireplace, everyone. Yes. Come around the fireplace, you must. Yes. Around the fireplace. Today we are going to learn about a famous French art thief/burglar. Because when you think about it, most art thieves are burglars. Today we will learn about Stephane Breitweiser, who was born on October the 1st, 1971. And he's a author, and he has books. Now, let's get into it, shall we? He is a French art thief and author, notorious for his art thefts between 1995 and 2001. It's a very long time. He admitted to stealing 239 artworks and other exhibits from 172 museums while traveling around Europe and working as a waiter. An average of one theft every 15 days. The Guardian called him, arguably, the world's most consistent art thief. He differs from most other art thieves in that he did not steal for any profit motive. He was a self-described art connoisseur who stole in order to build a vast personal collection, particularly of 16th and 17th century masters or masterpieces. At his trial, the magistrate quoted him as saying, "I enjoy art. I love such works of art. I collected them and kept them at home." Despite the immensity of his collection, he was still able to recall every piece of artwork he stole. He interpreted the lengthy reading of his collection during the trial several times to correct various details. The thefts. His first theft came in March 1995 during a visit to the medieval castle at Gruyères, Switzerland, with his then-girlfriend Annie Catherine Kleinkloss. That sounds German. Cool. He became entranced with a small painting by Christian Wilhelm Dietrich, later saying, "I was fascinated by her beauty, by the qualities of the woman in the portrait, and her eyes. I thought it was an imitation of Rembrandt." With his girlfriend keeping watch, he worked out the nails, holding the painting in its frame, and slipped it under his jacket. Oh, I do love a good blooper. Especially since my mouth went dry. I need some water. I felt better. He would use similar methods for at least 170 other museums for his thefts in the ensuing years. He would visit small collections and regional museums where security was lax. Of course, security is always lax. It's as if they ever cared. And a Kleinkloss would serve as his lookout as he cut the paintings from their frames. The most valuable work of art he stole was from Sybil, Princess of Cleves by Lucas Cranach the Elder, from a castle in Baden in 1995. Its estimated value at auction would be 5 to 5.6 million euros. He cut it from its frame at Sotheby's auction where it was to be sold. Although he amassed a large collection of art, he never attempted to sell any of it at all for profit, instead enjoying thinking about it how he was the wealthiest man in Europe. It was all kept in his bedroom in his mother's house in Mulhouse, France. His room was kept in semi-darkness so the sunlight would not fade the paintings. A local framer did not recognize the art which he would reframe for Nicholas as being some of Europe's masterpieces. His mother, Mirelli Breitweiser, did not realize that the works were stolen and thought they were legitimately bought at auction, only later suspecting that he had not brought them legitimately. Around 110 pieces from his collection have been recovered, leaving another 60 unaccounted for, presumed destroyed. His collection included Peter Brungel the Younger, cheat profiting from his master, cut with scissors. And Toine. Oh, I'm having a fun time with these French names that I'm. Oh, Jesus. Antoine Watteau, 2 men. Francos Boucher, sleeping shepherd, which Breitweiser kept by his pillow and his mother put in the garbage disposal. Wow, that's one dumb mom. Very dumb. I hope her mother came back from the grave and smacked her. Cornélie de Lyon, Mandolin of France, Queen of Scotland, garbage disposal. Wow. David Tennier's The Monkey's Ball. Oh. The rest of it is bleeped out as I looked at it online. I believe it stands for the monkey's ball sack. Which, that's... Why would you have a painting of that? Why? Shredded with scissors. Oh. For those that are presumed destroyed, for those that are known to be destroyed. Breitweiser and Kleinkloss were first caught in 1977 when they walked off with a William Van Alice landscape from a private collection in a gallery, which they were allowed to see with special permission from the owner. Alerted to the theft, the owner ran out and recognized the two. As they got into Breitweiser's mother's car, another artifact was found in the car as well. Because it was his first offense on Swiss soil. He was given only an 8-month suspended sentence and banned from entering Switzerland until May 2000. However, his job was across the border from France and Switzerland, and he continued working under his mother's maiden name. He also continued his thefts, even returning to museums prior crimes to steal again. In November of 2001, he was finally caught after stealing a bugle dating from 1584, one of only three like it in the world, and with an estimated value of 45,000 euros from the Richard Wagner Museum in Lucerne, Switzerland. A security guard spotted Breitweiser before he escaped. However, he returned to the museum 2 days later. That day, a journalist, Eric Eisner, was walking his dog on the museum grounds when he noticed a man who seemed out of place in a nice overcoat surveying the museum. Aware of the recent theft, Eisner alerted the main guard, who happened to be the same guard who had seen Breitweiser at the heist, and alerted the authorities, who arrested Breitweiser. Lucerne police awarded Eisner's dog a lifetime supply of food and appreciation. Great work, little pup. Yes, good work. Breitweiser spent 2 years in prison in Switzerland before being extradited to France. However, it took Swiss authorities 19 days to acquire the international search warrant necessary to search Breitweiser's mother's house. They found nothing, and Breitweiser did not confess until a few months later, giving authorities a detailed account of the works he had stolen. Mirelli Breitweiser's Destruction of the Art. Yes, I'm having fun pronouncing French names. You can all laugh at me in the chat, because I have a horrid habit of having horrible pronunciation of names. When she heard of her son's arrest from Kleinkosts, there I go again, butchering a German name, Kleinkloss, there we go, who had been unable to evade authorities, Mirelli Breitweiser proceeded to destroy many of the works by cutting or carving them up, leaving the remains of the frames in the trash over a period of several weeks and forcing the shredded paintings down her garbage disposal unit. Wow. You better have been using water. Dumbass. Your mother should spank you. That's more like it. Although that never actually happened. I just wish it would. Because you destroyed beautiful art. Evil, evil, evil person. Other artifacts such as vases, jewelry, pottery, and statuettes were simply thrown into the nearby Rhone-Rhine Canal, where some were later recovered through dredging. She claimed that she destroyed the paintings out of anger at her son, but police believe it was to destroy incriminating evidence against him. She apparently had no inkling of the large monetary value of the work she destroyed. Police found nothing besides the cord of the stolen antique bugle when they first searched her home, and she took 7 months to admit destroying the artwork. After some pieces had washed up on the shore of the Rhine, a Swiss police officer said, "Never have so many old masters been destroyed at the same time." On January 7, 2005, he was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment by a court in Strasbourg, but only served 26 months. The day before his sentencing, he unfortunately attempted to hang himself, but was stopped after another inmate alerted the guards. Good on him. His mother also received a 3-year sentence for destroying the artwork, but only served 18 months, and his ex-girlfriend received 18 months, with only 6 to serve for receiving stolen items. Breitweiser wrote an autobiography of his exploits titled Confessions d'un Vallier d'Art, or in English, Confessions of an Art Thief. There you go. Published in French in 2006, a German-language translation, Benkenisi 1 Constiabis. Oh, I just butchered that. Oh. Was published by Bertelsmann Munich in 2007. In 2011, the police discovered 30 more stolen works during a home search. This landed him another 3-year prison sentence in 2013. In February 2019, he was arrested again. He was under surveillance since 2016, when he tried to sell a paperweight on eBay, which was stolen from a museum in St. Louis. Oh, you dumb son of a... At his home, the police found Roman coins from another museum, as well as pieces from the Alsacian and German galleries. In his mother's home, 163,000 euros in cash was found hidden in buckets as well. Stealing things from Missouri, are we? Ooh, that's the greatest sin you could ever commit in Missouri. I swear to God, if it was a picture of the St. Louis Arena, you are going to hell eternally, because any picture of the old barn is very sacred to blues fans. Very sacred. Because that building left us too soon in 1999. May it rest in peace. No, I'm just kidding you all. But other than that will be the end for today's video. I hope you liked today's content, and if you love my videos and content, feel free to share, like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comments section down below about what you thought of today's video and my horrible pronunciation of names. But other than that, as one YouTuber put it, we shall do this very soon again, my friends. And in October, people of Missouri will all be together now again at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri, cheering on the St. Louis Blues. Let's go Blues. play a dance. All you have to do is bob your hands up and down in the air. Look at the video. It's hilarious. But it's St. Louis tradition. It's worth it too. After all, I'm gonna take you to the Twilight Zone. Goodbye, everyone. See you next Monday.